Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, traders. How's everybody doing out there? What's up, craftsman? Making money? Saw your long. Look good. Look pretty good. Looks like a short just about to play out right now. Exited already. Good. How you guys doing? You guys want to see my arts and crafts that I did today? Look at this guy. Look at the paint job on this motherfucker. Look at this little bird. Yeah, she's good. I did that in like, I don't know, a couple days. Something to do. What's it made out of? Resin that's 3D printed, and then I just painted it after. I have an airbrush painter. I used to airbrush paint back in the day, so I'm just gonna get back into it a little bit. It's something to do. Gotta do something while we're waiting for these markets, you know? I think I'm gonna try a short here. I don't know, actually. Let's look at it. I took the liquidity here. I don't know if we're gonna go back down here. It was already at an area like I did my first entry. I wish it would have went lower. I would have bought more. I think we're headed back up. More interested in ES here for a short. I like a short back down to this area. Could work. They did take the liquidity. I think I'm gonna enter short. What's this stop worth? $30. $40. I think I'm gonna do it. 67 to the first, and then 112 to the last. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Short stop loss just above the 15 here, right? On Bitcoin, it's a little rough. It would just be, if you want to short this, then you just want to keep it at the highs here. I'm gonna short this though. Just a couple contracts, man. You know, just get me in there. $100 stop loss. The top shorts. Oh, you have some positions from 115. Yeah, let me look at that for you. If they reject here, like if they do reject here, then you're moving your stop up to this. Yeah, 115 you're in at, so I would be putting it up here. This is a level, right? Let me just look at the 4 hour here. Oh, I can't see shit. This is where I would put it above here in these wicks right here right now, and then if this rejects down, you want to move it up here. I would like, or you could just keep it here. That's still in profit, you know. You don't want this to do, if they gain this, then you know they're going to be going really close to this. They could reject this too, but you could always just re-enter if you really want to be safe. Yeah, you don't want to lose on the trade, right? This is an area too, right, that they could reject, but that's already into your stop, right? You sit at 115. So I'd put it here, or even above the wicks, even right here. This is the thing that's going to reject if it does. Yeah, bro. Let's get it. I don't really love this short, but I'm not looking for like tons here. Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. This right here. This. That's why I'm shorting. I'd like to long it there. But yeah, below this. Let's get this out of here too. And get these things out. These things. The only thing that we're really looking at here on this chart is the 4 hour sweep of liquidity. So it's taken the liquidity already. It's failed. So, you know, moving back to this 67.05, it makes sense to me. There's a couple things lining up here, right? There's the move that made the low, and then this move to the high too. So there's two things. The bodies of that move to the high are right there. You know what I mean? So it's pretty good area to be looking for longs. That's the more of the trade that I want to be in. I'm just shorting this for like just trying to get you know, just below, just anywhere near down there. And then down there, I'll be planning to long. That's the plan of attack. I don't know if BDP is expecting that or not. I haven't talked to him, but that's what I was looking at. Did he say something? I always listen to that guy because he calls it a lot of the time. Oh, he wrote that in Discord. Okay, I didn't look at the Discord, but yeah, that makes sense for sure. That's what I was eyeing up anyway. Oh yeah, he said he just has orders there. Who knows if it's gonna go there or not. Right now, they did fail. They swept liquidity, so, you know, it makes sense to have a little bit of a pullback. I don't know if they'll get all the way there, but we'll see. Should be good enough for a little bit of a short, though. A little bit of a short try. Fucking try it out. Any news coming up today? Any news today? Any news around here? Anything special? Nah. No news. Got job openings tomorrow. The PMI is on Wednesday. Friday is the heater. Non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. Friday is the heater with news. Friday will be wild. Friday is the heater. Am I off the screen here? Yeah, okay. I kind of wish that that Bitcoin would dip one more time. I was kind of expecting one more push down, you know. I didn't take like giant positions. I have still lots on the sidelines. Yeah. You guys have any charts you want me to look at? Nifty 4-hour. It's in a good spot to bounce. Yeah. Pushing up on tested areas, you know, not the trades that I usually like to take. I think we're going down here. I still think lower, man. I still think lower on like on Bitcoin too. I still think it might go a bit lower. I'm holding a bunch, but I was averaging in. This is just a bit rough to buy on the 4-hour. Let's have a look at the daily. Taking the daily liquidity out from underneath here. So it took the liquidity. Let's see what they do. You know what I mean? Dude, it's a decent spot for it to bounce. I think you have quite a bit of room to bounce it back up to here. Yeah, 2%. It's a pretty big move in the majors. I think down here. Oh yeah, I had to put. You must have just made your Kick account. I can change it. I just put restrictions on it because I was getting so many fucking bots in there, man. I can change it though if you want to watch over there. Not a huge deal. It was just so many bots before. Yeah, I said you had to be a follower and you had to be following for 52 weeks. How long have you been following? Like 1 week? We'll put 1 week. Now does it work? All right, it's working now. Yeah, I know. I changed it after the last stream because we got like 10 bots that came in that stream. It's too many, you know what I mean? It's just too many to deal with. I can't deal with it. Yeah, I put for 1 week. I'm just gonna keep raising it though. After you've been for 2 weeks, I'm gonna put it up for 2 weeks. Yeah. The Twitch ingest server is fucking brutal. It sucks. All right, man, let's dump it. I added another contract. Let's go. 3 short. Let's go test that 4 hour, man. I think YouTube is pretty good too for the stream. The chat is always better on Twitch though. What you can do is just pull up just the chat window, right? Oh man, I love this little guy. What a great creation. Pretty good shading, man. Not bad for I haven't done this shit in like fucking 20 years. Not too bad. What a cool little creation. I just have to seal it. Look at this little guy. Kick emojis are better? Yeah. Kick is just better. Really, it is. And they got tons of money to back them, so they're not going anywhere. If YouTube wanted to, they could take over, but they don't seem to care about live streaming. Makes discoverability over on YouTube as like impossible. There's no one searching for streams over there, you know? And your stream doesn't pop up in search when people are searching for things, so. Hey, we got about an hour until the market. This is BDP, man. Let's get this guy out here. People are slacking. They don't seem to care. I don't understand how you think that you're gonna get good at trading when you don't come. You see how many people, Craftsman, like just dip in and then dip out, you never hear from them again? You know, it's like I want to get good at trading, but then I'll just not fucking put any effort into it at all. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Shit takes a while, bro, to do. You know, you're never gonna get better if you don't show up. should almost look at it like a job. It's the best job ever, man. You can show up for literally an hour for each session, and then that's it. You're good. Yeah, that's how it was with me too, man. When I started, there was by the time we got to the end, I only knew 3 people out of like there used to be like, you know, tons of people, man, that we used to all trade together. And by the end, it was like there's only 3 of us remain or whatever. And even now it's like there's only like one other person that from back in the day that I was learning with that still trades. It's like, you know, not many people will stick around. Not many people have the stomach to do it, man, because you got to fucking lose so much first. You know, it takes a while to train yourself up. All right, man. What's going on here, man? Are we gonna dump it or no? I'm not going to add any more to this position. It's already for a counter trend thing. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it how it is. I think dump and then pump is probably what's going to happen. And then maybe one more big washout. Maybe not though. Can you imagine a world where Bitcoin goes to like fucking $1 million a coin? Wow. Yeah. Start figuring out which I think what I'm going to invest in on the next crash is going to be AI stocks and EV stocks. I think those are the two things that I'm going to invest in the most on the next crash. And the EV stocks is going to mostly be China EV stocks. Like Xiaomi has one, BDY is another one. That's a Chinese company. Xpeng. You just did your beginner analysis. Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna dump it here. I think it might just be over for this short. Maybe just one more. All right, last one. It's gonna be a little bit of an expensive morning. Before the market is $136 stop. A little bit of an expensive morning. Yeah, dude. They're the thing with China, man, is they, you know, there's no barriers to entry over there. They can just fucking full on rip off somebody's idea and fucking do it better and do it cheaper, you know. And there's no like hurdles there. There's no copyright laws there at all, you know. And China just progresses faster, man. Like they're quick to progress because of that. There's no like, you know, you have an idea and you want to do something in China, you do it the next day. In the West, it's like you have to go file paperwork and fucking get grants or get fucking authorization to do shit or whatever, right? It's a hindrance to progression, really. That way of thinking, a lot of red tape, you know. Not saying that ripping off someone's idea full on and just like copying it is good. That's not what I mean. It's like, I mean, iterating on somebody's idea and making it way better. That should be done. That should be allowed to be done all the time, right? just iterating on somebody's idea and making it way better and way cheaper, sure, I'll take that. Appreciate that follow. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, it's a dictatorship, but like the way democracy works in the West is it's not working the way it's intended to work, right? It's full of corruption and like, you know, it's just not it's not working the way it's intended to work at all. It's rampant with corruption. Like, if democracy in theory works well, but it never works because of human nature and corruption, right? There's always people that are greedy out there that will fucking bend the rules for some money, right? That's just how this works. That's how it works. Same in India. Is India a democracy or is it dictatorship? Here in Indonesia, it's supposed to be a democracy, but it's like it's fucking so corrupt. It's not even funny. It's like everywhere is corruption. You know, if you have a little bit of money, you're fine. You can just buy your way out of like fucking anything. You can buy your way out of. Crazy. It's not like that in the West, but the West, the corruption is like behind closed doors, like with politicians and shit, you know, where they make big money. They don't worry about little fucking piddly shit. It's corruption. It's 80% corrupt in democracy. That sounds about like how Indonesia is too. Same shit. All right, we're gonna short one more here, man. Two more. Be a kind of an expensive morning. I'm gonna go for a quick cigarette here. Let this trade play. Maybe I'm gonna get stopped and eat $200. Eat $200 for breakfast. Great. I think stop out's coming for me on this guy. Yeah, I know. I see that. NQ didn't really fail it that good though. Didn't really give you a good setup, you know. But on ES, it was decent. Still might work out a little bit. Let's see. How did you do during London, Kratzer? Did you leave a runner? You're long right now on ES? Nice. Is your account? Did you get a payout yet from Apex? You were trailing and stopped out. You trade NQ. I see. Same shit. Same shit, really. The only reason I trade ES is so I can have my stops a little bit bigger. You always blow. Oh no. All right, man. Here's the rejection. Let's see if they can take it to the promised land. Yeah, you can't look at it like that, man. I mean, when you're just trying to pass, sure, just pass and get into the fucking PA accounts. But once you're in the PA account, it's like serious business. You know what I mean? Like you should be taking it very seriously. Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's good. At least you can, you know, another way to do it is just to keep trading big, right? But you end up going through more money that way. Like honestly, you can get to payout in 3 trades, right? I think you need to trade 8 days, so call it eight trades. But it's better to do it slow and steady, you know, and just protect your account, protect the account. Easier that way. Don't make any loss bigger than like $200. It's like the most that you should be losing. Yeah, when you're passing, the best way to do it is when they have the $16 deals, get 10 accounts and trade them one at a time, and literally do 10 full NQ contracts per trade, and pass it in one trade. And it's either you pass it or you fail it onto the next account. You know what I mean? That way, if you're 50% strike rate, then you'll half the accounts will pass. If you're 40%, then 4 accounts you'll pass or whatever. That's the best way to do it. Or on the micros, you trade 20 accounts. You trade 20 contracts. Or whatever the max is. I think it's 20. Yeah, even if you don't get 10, just buy 5 accounts and then trade them like that. And then once you're into the once you've converted them, then at that point it's more serious, right? Because when you convert them, you need to pay another $120, right? So now the account's worth a little bit of money. So you don't want to be fucking blowing up those accounts all the time after you've passed. Oh, the stop's real close here, boys. Uh-oh. Not the greatest way to start the day. Just reject, man. Just reject a little bit. To make sure my stop is... Just dunk it. NQ kind of had a shit close. Not closing above. could be it. This could be it. Sweep to highs and then go? Maybe. Uh-oh. All right, man. Let's pick it up now. Let's dunk it. That was way too early on this fucking entry. You shorted NQ? Yeah, that's good. Depending where you short, I'd get the stop in profit. I don't know for sure if they're gonna dunk it, but they did have a shitty close. They had a shitty close, and ES did not even make new highs. Could be a new low, new local low. That one, that 607 looks, or sorry, is it 607? What is it? 707, below 707 looks fucking juicy. If we get it. The juice. Show me some juice, man. Sort of the 3-minute fail. A lot of people trade NQ on the just on the minute, yeah. A lot of people do. Like you could have shorted here, right? This would have been an easy short, you know. Fucking dunk it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dunkin' Donuts, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Back to break even. BDP's on voice. Oh, yeah. I can't even get on the voice. Why? BDP. He's muted. I hope we can hear him because, you know, I don't know what's going on with my with my audio shit right now. Last time we tried, I was in another Discord though, and my shit was working fine, so. See what they do here. I really should lighten the load of this so it's not 6 contracts. Yeah, still, I like this short here. Mm-hmm. 15 minutes until open. About. Should be a bit wild today, I think. I think we're gonna go to look for that under 707. It's actually a little bit higher than that. This is front run at 709, 710. Even a little bit above that, 711. $7.10. That's our final answer. This 4-hour closing, 47 minutes too. If the 4-hour closes like this, pretty big doji. Pretty big doge.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I think this mic is probably terrible. Through my
Where's your good mic, man? What happened?
I don't know, dude. It's not getting power. I don't know.
You and your mic issues, man. Always. What's up, man? All good, man.
I got the $300 mic and it's like, doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know about you and your mic.
I got it just for you. Yeah.
I know, and then you used it twice, and then that's it. That's all right. How have you been though? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. Been cruising. Nice to get some action here though.
Yeah, man. Markets are moving.
Last little while.
Markets are moving. Pre-market. What do you think? I'm in a short right now.
I like that.
I like
I think we'll
shorting.
go back.
Yeah, I like shorting down to 710.
Perfect.
We'll see if it plays, but and then yeah.
And then long.
Yeah, honestly, I want a long. That's what the main trade is long, but I have resting longs there in my other account, and then on this one I will long too. If we go there,
Nice.
we'll see though.
Then we're looking at the same thing.
I got pretty close to a stop out there just a minute ago.
I genuinely like trading the first initial move of the week as well. So this kind of suits that kind of trade.
NQ had a pretty shit 15-minute close. They didn't close new highs, so they made new highs and then dunked it right away. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
it
like
looks.
to get short and just wait for the open.
ES already kind of gave a 15-minute setup.
I know. I'm looking at it.
NQ didn't really. Yeah, NQ didn't really give a good setup, so I didn't take. There's really nothing to do on NQ, but that ES setup was pretty clean.
Yeah, I was surfing. I just came back.
Just sitting down. Yeah, dude.
Start my computer. I'm not gonna do that now.
All right. Knock yourself out.
No, I'm not gonna do it now because I think that's what my issue is.
I mean, you got 15 minutes till open. I might go have a cigarette too. Dude, did you see I was in the fucking bomb zone in Qatar. What the fuck?
Dude, yeah, you told me about it. Hectic.
Holy shit, man. Like, you wouldn't believe it, dude. You should have seen.
I'm glad you're okay, bro.
No doubt. Fuck. I'm never leaving Bali again, dude. And then when I was in Europe too, there was like fucking massive wildfires everywhere. Like you could from like the balcony window, you look in the distance, probably like 10 kilometers away, you could see just massive forest fires. It was all smoky too. It wasn't the best.
I like going to Europe in winter for snowboarding.
Yeah. I only went to visit my family, really. I haven't seen them in a while. But yeah, that bomb zone shit was crazy, dude. Fuck, you should have seen that city. I'm not used to that shit, you know what I mean? I'm all like fucking peaceful life in Bali. And then we're like my wife too, or my girlfriend, like she's like a little island girl, man, you know what I mean? So like one of her first times out of the fucking country, you know, she's never been out of Asia before, so like this is what she gets. Like it was absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, it was so bad. All right, we got 12 minutes to the open here. I'm gonna go for a quick cigarette.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. I'm just gonna sort my charts out here.
You should try to get short, dude.
Yeah. I'm resting at 32 and 33. see if I get tagged in.
Okay, man. Market open in 5 minutes. Let's see if this short will play, or if we'll get the big eat the dick stop out.
Let's see. So I'm resting at 32 and 33.
Where do you're just stopping it above the highs?
I got my stop up just about 40 at the moment. I'm just like a tiny size, like sort of like 2 micros. Because I don't want to rush into a big trade, I want to get long.
Yeah, that's the main.
And if maybe I'll add to it if we lose 27.
If we make new highs, I'll be stopped out and crying. I'll have to look for a re-entry if we continue short. I think it's gonna dump though, man.
I think it should dump.
It's pretty clean setup on ES, and the way NQ closed that last 15.
Yeah.
I'm taking 2 off on a new local low. I have 6 short right now.
Nice. You should really, if you bank on this trade, you should really push the long.
Oh yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna take a profit target. I'll just enter in trades and hold it for the day.
Yeah.
Dunk it.
Be really nice if they open below 27, then you look really nice, like that. 27 is kind of my level for today. So if you open
Here we go with the first 2 PTs. I'm just gonna push them.
yeah, don't push them, there you go, boom, like that.
Here we go. A smooth $30 on the day so far.
Looking good, Jay, looking good. I think your next profit target should be 15.
17 is what I have it at.
Perfect.
17 and then 710. 710's a front run too, right?
Yes, because the level's like a...
Same with 17. It's they're all front runs, right? I always front run it by like a bit. I try to.
I like that.
I front run it by a bit and then I end up pushing the fucking PT too. You know what I mean? I'm the worst.
Great trade, yeah. Great trade.
I'm gonna push this next one. All right, just 3 left for the big banger.
What a clean trade.
That was good. Starting off the week well. Yeah, everything's tested. Everything's tested. Probably move this stop into profit too, honestly. I don't want to have any more like if we go back up there, it's going to be over. Yeah, I wouldn't want it to go back up here. Hard to watch these bounces, BDP. Hard to watch these bounces. Oh yeah, we had market open too. 3 minutes ago or 2 minutes ago. Pretty weak, man. Still need more down. Dunk it. So here's the first 5-minute candle. Five-minute opening range. like how the opening range is below where my entry is, so that's fucking pretty good. Well below it. At 9 minutes until the 15-minute closes.
How do I sound then?
Oh yeah, you sound great. Looks like more down coming, boys. I'm gonna peel off another. Nah, not yet. Dump it. So again, this isn't really the main trade idea, right? The main trade idea is lower at like below 6, 7, 10. ES just gave a really good setup pre-market, so that's why I took shorts. Let's see, are they gonna make a stab at trying to get higher here? Looks like still no. Looks like still down. I think before then, but yeah, down there somewhere. I have marked 67.05 and 67.03 in that range is where I think it's going to go. And once it gets down there, I'll just be looking for setups for longs. And those longs will be like longs that we will hold for. I know I always push fucking trades and push profits, but like those ones that for sure I'm gonna hold. I even have orders on my personal account, not just my prop. I'm going to push one other one here. All right. 2 left. These ones should be runners, man, really. Runners to here. Not bad. Not a bad little start to the day. Up 126 per account. Let's go. At this point, stops going into profit too. Pretty deep closes below the 5 minute. Let's see how this 15 minute pans out. 15 minute opening range. Looking pretty weak. So this range could play for a little while. We'll see if we have 3 minutes. It could go down further. Oh yeah, it is. Won't be doing any re-entry short. The main idea is long. NQ, quite the bounce. Wow. What a bounce on NQ. Made new highs. Bitcoin smashing. Guess I'm not going to get those other orders long. It's all right. There's a delay on Twitch. Yeah, you know, it is what it is with Twitch. Twitch sucks is the problem. I'm glad that the chat is working on I can see the chat on my stream. Did it pop up on stream too? Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, just watch on YouTube, it's fine. What a move on NQ. Holy shit. What happened? big move on Bitcoin too. Quite the move. Okay, there's the first 15 minutes on ES anyway. I'm gonna see what happens. Looks like they're trying to turn it around here. If you guys want super no delay, I can even share this out in the Discord. I can't remember how to do it, man. Can't remember how to do it right now. I don't remember how to do it. Sorry. It's still in this short. It's still hanging on to this fucking short. I know, NQ just blasted, man. So did Bitcoin. Poor Russell. What happened? What happened to Russell? Did we... Let's just have a look at Bitcoin here for a second. Did we blast past? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna go. This is where they're going to. Just move this over. We all know what it means, right? I'm glad I got a lot of this trade off, man, before this big pump. I don't have the stomach to hold 6 contracts through all that shit. Two, sure, I can, but to hold 6? Quite the move on NQ too. Really. I think that we're gonna head higher now. Might just can the rest of this trade. Quite the move. Still holding. Still holding. NQ back at the opening range. I'm gonna take one off here, man. Just one left. One left, man. One runner left to see if it gets there. A bad one, just about $200 per account on the day. Not too shabby. I had a shit entry too, so it would have been better if I had a better entry. The reason I took another one off there was because NQ blasted so hard, man. And they're holding. They might even get to the next range here before we even... Put this a little down here a little bit. Yeah, they're almost there. They're almost at the next rejection spot before ES even gets out of the opening range break. Yeah, 75 around. ES still looking pretty weak, man. Like they're not getting out of the opening range to the upside. Not yet anyway. So this trade set, let's just look at NQ then. because maybe I can get into an NQ trade. So NQ, I like to trade on the 1 minute. I know some people out there say it doesn't work, but it does. I know Skinner was talking about how not to trade on the 1 minute. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. The Twitch stream is shit right now. Getting a ton of drop frames. Just on Twitch. Everywhere else is fine. Because the Twitch Asia servers aren't doing so good. I guess. I don't know, man. No, I haven't got an NQ short yet. I'm looking at it. This is the line to that I'd have to wait for. I have to wait for a break, you know what I mean? It's like a one contract kind of job. Again, the main idea is up, right? Not down. I don't want to overdo it on the shorts here. So I would take a small short on NQ if they do give me a perfect setup on the 1 minute. But besides that, no. It's kind of just this. So let's see. 7975 is kind of the area. They might have one more push up here. Now, apologies for the Twitch stream, guys. I don't know why we're having drop frames and stuff. It's just Twitch. I could restart the stream, but I don't really care. I just don't really care to, you know? Still just this. Need waiting. Need waiting. I wonder how BDP is doing. What's going on, SD Killer 2? I see you in the Discord there. I saw you there for a long time already. Problem with them failing this is like this is right at a level 2, right? This is right at a 4-hour level. So they need to fail this hard, right? Like they can't just tap in there. They need to fail it and then come back up and then dump it if they want to go down to here. All right, looks like they're starting to fail it. We're gonna need a perfect setup though, or it's a no-go. Or it's a no-go. It's a no-show. And I am already short EST, right? So, and I really don't want to stay up late tonight, but this does look like a great long opportunity, man. I might have to get a coffee, boys, and do a little bit of a longer stream here today. More dumping on ES. Let's go. Let's dump it. The re-entries would have been decent. You know, you did it almost perfectly. This 15. Yeah. The re-entries would have been good. Let's see. What did I say? They're gonna play around in this zone every day, man. It's the same shit every day. I don't know if they'll get down that far. Maybe. $6693. This? The bodies? I don't know about that. Maybe. You never know. The way I do it though, man, it's like it doesn't really matter as long as you just know the general area, right? I don't try to get too many in like before there's a small time frame setup. There needs to be a small time frame setup for me to get in. Like the fair value gaps here, right? Right at the beginning of this profit target. 710, and then the top of these are 706 or something like that. 710. Yeah. Could just hold here. Oh. There's no need for me to risk it anymore, man. I got my, I'm gonna get my $200 for the day. Times 6, you know, that's already tons. You know, I don't need to be fucking around with this shit now. I want to re-add. See, might get stopped out here. And Q's at the spot. It's a pretty good buy signal, man. If they close the 15 up here, it's a pretty good buy signal. If they fade this back into here, you know, you really don't want to see them get much more below that. I'm glad I got out mostly out of that trade. Bitcoin continues to bust. More buys. More buys on Bitcoin. Let's have a quick look at NQ here. Nah, still nothing, yeah. Oh, NQ gonna maybe present the signal soon. How much is this worth? $50. This is where ES wants to hold it. Pretty good selling right here, man. Like this is a 3-bar into IB and they're losing the opening range again. I think NQ lost the 1 minute there. No, not yet. Yeah, if I'm going to short something, I'll short NQ. Setup will be better. What a move on Bitcoin, man. Let's go. Really good pump, yeah. And keep flirting with this, with losing this 1 minute here. It's not very convincing yet, man. And that's like a $77. I might just say fuck it, you know? Yeah, we'll short one. What the hell, man? What the hell? It's just $74. Yeah, I'm in NQ shorts. Just one contract though, man. Nothing crazy. I got a pretty shit entry too. A little preemptive, honestly. But we are rejecting the level that I had marked out, so. It's all good. Just dump it, boys. And keep losing the next level down. This is going to be... We're going to see what happens here, though. They may hold this. $24,870. Yeah, maybe. I don't know which chart are you looking at? Are you just looking at the micros or? The next 4 hour down is like down at 24/7, 24/800 basically. And then the tops of the previous range is at 24,903. Those are really the two spots that I see that I would be looking at. All right, I'm gonna go for one more smoke, let these trades cook a bit, and then I'll come back and see where we're at, and then that's probably gonna be the stream for today. NQ looks like they're holding this shit, so we shall see. We shall see. They held the top of the opening range, so it's pretty good. Pretty strong. This is the opening range here, and they held the top of it, so that's pretty strong, man. ES also had an inside bar, it looks like, and then a gain of it on 15. They had an inside bar and then a gain of it. Let's see in the 5 minute. Right here too, they had an inside bar. No, they didn't. They did gain this though. They're holding the bottom. We're just gonna get stopped out on the rest of this shit. At least I painted a bird today, right, guys? Hard to take longs here, you know? I'm never a good like top end long trader, you know? It's just not what I learned. It's not how I learned how to trade. So when markets start stair stepping up, I'm not the best, man. Like because I always want like a deeper retracement for a turnaround. But when they you know, when they stair step up and they hold, I really should work on being able to spot that. Or not, doesn't really matter. What I'm doing is working, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. You can always just wait for a more proper setup. That's really it. Yeah, I know. I saw it. That's too bad. You'll get him next time. I think these markets are going to be range bound, man. And probably no dump until like the afternoon. Running out of time here, you know, for the morning session. Okay, I'm gonna go for a smoke. We'll let these markets cook. I'll be right back. right. What'd I miss? What did I miss, guys? Still just hanging around here, eh? I think we're getting stopped out. At least on ES, it looks like we're gonna get stopped out. Looks like Twitch figured itself out finally. Yeah, see, I don't know what the problem was. It's not on my end. It's on my end just because I'm in Southeast Asia. Quite the pump. Quite the pump on Bitcoin, man. Quite the pump. Dump it. Just dump it one time. They really look like they want to hold this upper range. They've held this opening range now how many times, you know what I mean? In ES. Like they're just holding this opening range to the top side. They don't look like they want to dump it. You know, they had a pretty good close up here. I hope I'm wrong. That 67 just looks so juicy though, man. Just go down there and give me a juicer. Been fucking sideways since the open. Well, a little bit of selling here. Back below the opening range. High. On ES, anyway. You know, it's a lot of times before a big move, though, it'll go sideways for a while, man, just to fucking get everybody out that gets bored, right? A lot of these a lot of traders they have fucking short attention spans. This is looking like it might dump now. If ES gets a close below 23. That's pretty good for dump. There's nothing more bearish than a failed bullish move. We'll see though. It's getting kind of late, man. 11 p.m. where I'm at. All right, so ES back inside the opening range. Yeah, I'm in Asia. Bali, baby. That's why I usually only trade for the first fucking hour and a half of the market, man. I can't stay awake. The markets are in pretty crazy spots though, man. I might stay awake today. Because, you know, if we dump this to 67 area, that's going to be prime long taken spot, man. What's up, Ken? How you doing, brother? You're catching me. I'm up late today. We're doing well. Doing great, man. Can't complain. Back in Bali. Thank God. I was in Qatar for the bombing. For the Israel bombing. Great. We were there on vacation. Unbelievable, man, really. The bombs went off like fucking 5 kilometers from my hotel. Some good selling action here. Let's see if they close this 15-minute down here. This is pretty good sign that they're going to dump it. NQ back at the top of the opening range. Let's see if they hold it. This is a place for NQ to hold it to. Or a little bit lower, but yeah. Oh, you just came home from work? Yeah, it's probably why you don't catch me too often. I'm usually off by now. I'm just on just because the markets are in decent spots, and I have active trades. But I'd like to get into a long. We did pretty well though today. We're up $200 times 6. This is on 6 accounts. So up $200 on 6 accounts. And then I have still active trades. This one's up $50. This one's up $12. So we'll see how they end up. This one I can't lose. This one I still can lose. I think the stop's worth like $60 or something like that. So ES looking pretty weak here, man. If they don't pump this candle, it's gonna be a little scary here. I think we're headed lower. We got 30 seconds to close back above the 723. Yeah, I moved to Asia a long time ago, man. Like, I moved to Asia like 4 years ago. Yes, close below where they need to. I think we're going to see a little bit of a slide here. We'll see what happens at the bottom of the opening range. For the food, yeah. For the cost of fucking living, man. But the food is also really good. But the cost of living is like a joke. I live like a king for like $2,000 a month. Today I got food delivery. I mean, every day I get food delivery. But so I never cook. I never have to cook unless I want to. I go out to eat like, you know, whenever I want to. It doesn't matter. Today I got food delivery. Normal food delivery you get for like, I don't know, for, you know, a plate of food is like delivered to your hand for like $6. And then if you go out to eat, me and my girlfriend will go out to eat, and we'll go to like a night. We went to like a rooftop bar. It was a nice place, right on the beach. So it had nice views, and there was like fireworks and shit going off at the beach clubs. For two of us, we both had meals and drinks. We each had one drink and each had a plate of food. And the bill was $400K, so that was like, I don't know, like $25 US, maybe. That was date night. You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous, dude. Yeah, dude, it's very cheap here. Worth it for sure. The reason I stayed though is because I have investment here. I have Villa's investment, so I just stayed. I got hooked up with the girls, so I stayed here because of her too. But honestly, it's way better life than back home, man. Like back home, it's I couldn't afford to fucking do anything, man. Doing my own laundry. I haven't done laundry or cooked or wore shoes or pants for 4 years. Yeah, it's raining right now, actually. How long can I be in this trade? How long? Yeah, it's raining now. That's what you guys hear. Can you guys hear the rain? Yeah. Apologies for that. Not much I can do about that. You love raining sounds. What's going on? High five. It's not all year rain. Just give me 1 sec. Sorry, I hear my phone ring. Yeah, it's okay, man. You had a ceremony. I didn't even realize that you had a ceremony today. What's up, boys? Let's go. Shorts are in. The shorts are in, baby. I just had some bad news from one of my techs. For the pool on one of the villas I need to talk to. Sorry, I need to do a couple things here, guys, while this is going. Fucking dump it, baby. It's pouring rain and it's thundering and lightning out. I just got shit news from one of my techs. Let's go. I might close this. Let's close this here. Let's close this one here. Should just close it all, man, and just be done with this shit. I think I'm going to. Nah. I'm gonna close the NQ one. I don't really like that trade anyway. So we're closing the NQ. We're still in the ES. We'll move the stop up actually a little bit in the ES. I think we're gonna trail this at this point. I don't want it back above there. Goes back above the opening range, I'm out. Dump it, boys. Dump it. We're gonna flatten this. I don't want to deal with it, man. Nah. Let's see the performance, man. How are we looking here? We're up 220. That'll be up 300 per account. That's good, man. I'll take it. Let's go, man. That's 3 fucking days in a row where we did fucking $300 per account times 6. How much fucking money that is? My calculator here, but damn. It's $5,400 in 3 days. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, I kind of closed the trade just because I have this other thing that I need to deal with, and I just don't want to be active on this trade anymore. So I'm gonna leave it there for the stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys made money. For those of you who are sticking around. Once ES gets below 710, if it gets below 710, that's going to be the major area to be looking for longs. And when you look for longs there, you're going to be targeting high, man, like above this recent high. Like it's gonna be above this. So if it does go down here, you want to be targeting up here. I still have orders down here on my personal account, but for the props I can't sorry, it's here this is the area you want to be looking for, this right here. Great trade, man. Great trading. We made money. Let's get it. I gotta go fucking deal with the pool right now. We'll talk to you guys soon. You guys take care, yeah?